In forensic science, the smallest things often speak the loudest. A single fingerprint, a fiber, even a hair. But in this case, it wasn't DNA, or blood, or a weapon that cracked the investigation. It was a single, almost invisible speck of glitter that ultimately revealed the truth. It began on a Friday night in 2013. A young woman went out with friends to a crowded nightclub. The night was ordinary, filled with dancing and music. But when she left alone after midnight, her life changed in an instant. A man followed her into a dark side street. There, he attacked her before fleeing into the night. The victim survived, but the trauma was lasting, and for investigators, the challenge was clear. How do you catch an assailant who seemed to leave no trace behind? The initial investigation yielded almost nothing. The street where the attack happened had no functioning security cameras. The victim remembered only vague details. A tall man, dark jacket, nothing distinctive. Detectives brought in a suspect after canvassing the area and interviewing witnesses at the club, but the case against him was thin. No fingerprints, no DNA, and without physical evidence, prosecutors had no chance of securing a conviction. That's when the forensic team went over the suspect's belongings, piece by piece, looking for anything, no matter how small. On the surface of the suspect's jacket, a forensic technician noticed something tiny, a fleck of glitter stuck in the fibers. At first it seemed meaningless. Glitter, after all, is everywhere, on clothing, in makeup, in craft supplies. But forensic scientists know better. Glitter is a manufactured material. Each batch has a unique chemical makeup, color blend, and microscopic cut. Under a microscope, it becomes as distinctive as a fingerprint. The lab compared the glitter particle from the suspect's jacket to samples collected from the victim's dress. What they found was remarkable. An exact match, same size, same color, same reflective coating, and even the same angular cut pattern. This wasn't random transfer. This was contact. Experts testified that the probability of that exact glitter coming from anywhere else was astronomically low. It was as if the jacket and the victim's clothing had shared a conversation. One particle traveling across fibers, silently telling its story. The glitter evidence didn't stand alone. Combined with the victim's testimony and circumstantial details, it became the missing piece that solidified the case. In court, prosecutors presented the science, showing how that one speck tied the suspect directly to the victim. Defense attorneys argued it was coincidence, that glitter was too common to rely on. But the forensic experts explained the rarity of that specific formulation. This wasn't just any sparkle. This was a unique forensic signature. In the end, it wasn't surveillance cameras or DNA databases that delivered justice. It was a microscopic particle that most of us would overlook. The case became a reminder that, in forensic science, no detail is too small, no trace too insignificant. Because sometimes justice shines brightest in the tiniest spark of light. Thanks for watching The Minute Detective. Like and subscribe for more.